by four men, and they went for chase. Speeds upwards of 100 miles per hour. If you were watching, you saw it. And what they did was a pit maneuver, John. They tipped the back of the car so the car would spin out of control. They took three people into custody right away. And here's the guy who gets tasered. And apparently there's one other guy they tasered too, because just moments ago the fire department showed up. The medics are out there with these two guys to make sure they're okay after the tasering. So they now have one of those guys being loaded up onto a stretcher, and they're going to take him away by ambulance. The other guy is being looked at. Here's the live picture that I'm talking about right now, live from our Fox affiliate out of Miami. The fire department working on these two guys. There were four altogether in this reportedly stolen vehicle from Coral Springs all the way to Hialeah.
That was probably playing just about as perfect as you can get.
Well, and you could tell that the police had made the decision that this was getting so dangerous, they were going to have to make that pit maneuver, it's called, to turn that car around. Very often police try to hang back, not pursue these cars too quickly, because they don't want to drive the driver into doing something really crazy, mowing down a bunch of pedestrians, hitting another car head on, that kind of thing. But this guy was driving so erratically and so, frankly, so, well, crazily that they decided to employ that pit maneuver.
Well, you can see, too, going through residential areas, these were not like the highway where you're around a bunch of cars. Right. You're around residential areas where obviously a lot of people have their homes. And we're taking a look again at this video as the police officers came in. You can see some of them look like they used some taser devices on some of these guys, but we're still trying to get a count on how many people were actually in that car, because it's tough to tell. They were just pulling them out every which way. You saw one even break into a run after they did that pit maneuver.
And it also appears that they pulled the guy out of that silver car at the top of the screen that was run into by the suspect car. What that is all about, we don't know. Maybe he had some choice words for the officers. Who knows? But this is going to be a wild one to sort out. All taking place in Hialeah, Florida, Miami-Dade County, where at least it looked like four suspects maybe got pulled out of that car, possibly a burglary, certainly a chase, and it was a wild one. We'll try to get some more information for you and update you as best we can.
We sure will. You don't get stories like that very often. New next hour.